As we wait for our VIPs to settle down,
Sound check.
we welcome everybody,
sound.
our friends in media, to this public auction. Now, I turn over the floor to our Commissioner Ariel F. Nepomuceno. Commissioner?
Sound check.
Good morning, magandang umaga sa ating lahat at salamat sa oras ninyo, mga kaibigan natin sa media at kasama rin natin yung mga pinagkakatiwalaan ngayon ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos upang makabawi tayo kahit papano do sa mga nawala sa kabanang bayan. Ito'y pinamumunuan, of course, congratulations muna, of course, pinamumunuan ng aking bagong boss, si Secretary Frederick Go. So I'm glad that he's here, very involved. He's been a respected executive from the private sector, so we expect that the DOF team, along with the BIR and BOC, will do a much better job with his leadership. At nandito rin ang aking kaibigan, ang namumuno na napakabigat na trabaho sa ICI, si Justice Andy Reyes. Sir, I'm glad you're here. Upang mapakita naman natin sa kanila at sila tutulong din na masigurado na yung ating mga gagawin ay talagang sang-ayon do sa mga sinasabi natin transparency at very competitive auction or bidding for these assets of the government. At nandyan din ang aking former Assistant Secretary. Napakatapang, ang sipag mo ngayon kaya ang dami naming tinatanggap na mga isinusukong mga sasakyan na nakikita nila ang bagong pinuno ng Land Transportation Office, LTO, former Assistant Secretary, now, Assistant Secretary din no? ASEC Marcos Lacanilao. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you here. And our officers, nandiyan din ang Chief of Staff niya, si Atty. Ontog, and BOC officers and men with my Deputy Commissioners. Itong gagawin natin ngayong auction, ito ay hindi lamang upang makalikom tayo ng more than 110 million minimum possible proceeds from the luxury vehicles. Mas importante dito sa pera o pondo na maaari natin makuha ay ang simbolismo at ang pagpapahalaga natin na pag ikaw ay gumawa ng mali, ikaw ay mananagot at ang pera ng bansa dapat ay pakinabangan ng ating mga kababayan. Kasi alam ko naman, pag tinignan natin yung kabuuan na maaari makuha natin sa pag-auction natin, 110 million, pag binuo pa natin yung 13 sasakyan, pag nabuo yun, 220 million plus. Sa kabuuan ng bilyon-bilyon hanggang trilyon na nawalang pondo, sang-ayon sa mga ulat, na yun ngayon yung tinatrabaho nila Justice Reyes, alam ko naman na yun ay hindi napakalaking amount, Subalit ang importante, makabawi tayo at ang mensahe na galing sa ating Pangulo, gagawin nating lahat upang wag na maulit yung ganitong naging problema ng ating bansa. At and then lastly, makakaasa ang ating mga kababayan, ginawa na po natin kagad yung mga immediate checks and balances, yung mga dapat na mga mekanismo ay inilagay na natin kagad upang wag maulit yung pagpapasok ng mga sasakyan na hindi magbabayad ng tamang buwis at hindi magsasubmit ng tamang mga dokumento. Mapapatigil na po natin yan doon sa mga mekanismong kagad nating inilagay dahil yan ay pinag-utos sa atin kagad ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. So salamat po sa inyong lahat sa pagdalo nyo dito at sana'y maging matagumpay ang ating auction for today. Ito ay simula pa lamang, marami pa tayong auction at alam nyo naman, hindi lang tayo nag-focus, nagsimula lang tayo doon sa Discaya cars, pero ang utos sa atin at ang kasunduan namin sa ICI, we will be looking into at ongoing na yan doon sa 14 pa na mga construction companies. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Nepomuceno. Our next guest to deliver a message served as trial judge, then Associate Justice, and Presiding Justice of the Court of Appeals before his appointment to the Supreme Court in 2017. He currently serves as chairman of the Independent Commission for Infrastructure and has also taught law in several institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chairman Andres B. Reyes Jr.
On behalf of the ICI, I would want to thank Commissioner Ariel F. Nepomuceno for inviting us to this public auction. We are here today to restore what rightfully belongs to our countrymen. Asset recovery is a component of anti-corruption work because without it, the financial damage caused by these people cannot be repaired. Today's public auction through the Bureau of Customs reflects the government's commitment to accountability and restitution. These 7 luxury vehicles were purchased with flood control money. By bringing them to auction, the BOC is recovering the duties and taxes that should have gone to public coffers and to the Filipino people. This is justice in practice. Every successful auction will show up that there is no violation is ignored, that public resources are protected, and that the rules that fortify and shield our economy are enforced with integrity. We commend the DOF with Secretary OIC the Bureau of Customs for this free and open bidding that exhibits transparency and lawful trade, recovering what is due to the auction in a legal responsibility and public service to every Filipino who relies on honest institutions and fair systems. Thank you, Commissioner Nepomuceno. Thank you, Sir Frederico. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Reyes. Our next guest, who previously served as Special Envoy on Transnational Crime and Assistant Secretary of the Office of Civil Defense, is Assistant Secretary Marcos V. Lacanilao, Chief of the Land Transportation Office, who will now deliver a message.
Secretary of Department of Finance, Frederick Go, congratulations on your appointment, sir. Independent Commissioner of Infrastructure, Justice Andres B. Reyes, sir. My former boss, Commissioner Ariel F. Nepomuceno. To all government officials, employees, bidders, and our media friends present here today, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. On behalf of Land Transportation Office, we would like to assure the public and all the participating bidders that the LTO is fully committed to support the Bureau of Customs in public auction of the Discaya vehicles. The LTO stands firmly with the government in continuing fight against corruption and smuggling. To all successful bidders, please be assured that the LTO will provide full assistance in the smooth processing and transfer of ownership of the vehicles you will acquire today. We will work closely with BOC to ensure that all necessary steps are completed in full compliance with the law. Requests for change of plate may be processed as well, should you wish, for security purposes. The LTO will assist the winning bidders. Our goal is to make the post-auction process seamless for everyone involved. Maraming salamat po muli at magandang umaga sa inyong lahat.
Sound check, check, sound. Sound check. Thank you very much to the LTO Chief, Assistant Secretary Marcos V. Lacanilao. At this point, we now move to one of the key moments of our program, the ceremonial ringing of the bell. This will be led by Commissioner Nepomuceno and will officially mark the opening of the public auction. May we please request Secretary Go, Chairman Reyes, and LTO Chief Assistant Secretary Lacanilao to please accompany our Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. This marks the official opening of today's public auction event. Once again, thank you very much, Commissioner Nepomuceno, Secretary Go, Chairman Reyes, and LTO Chief Assistant Secretary Lacanilao. With the ringing, this officially begins the public auction event. At this point, may we now please request all registered bidders to please proceed to the OCOM Situation Room, while our distinguished officials may proceed to the OCOM Conference Room. Thank you. Sound check. At this point, our distinguished officials may proceed to the OCOM conference room. That would include Secretary Go. I see. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, may we please request to give Secretary Go the opportunity to exit the venue. Thank you. We will be entertaining.